Assalamu alaikum. Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Thank you for clicking. If today is your first time here, you're welcome, and to my returning, thank you guys so much for the love and support. I really appreciate you guys. If today is your first time here, you're highly welcome. And by name Risika. Here in this channel I talk about my life journey in Saudi Arabia as a maid. Please support by subscribing and don't forget to turn on the notification bell. So guys, thank you so much. Like, I'm really sorry, and I'm also sorry it's been a while here. Like, I did a sit down video like this. It's due to some reasons, but alhamdulillah, everything is okay. I'm perfect, no problem, I'm fine. And also thank you to you all that also try to check out on me on my Instagram. I really appreciate you all. I'm fine. Like, what stopped me from not being here is nothing bad. It's good news. I believe if you've watched my previous video, you know why. And if you've not watched it, I'll be leaving the link down in the description box. Check it out. So guys, let's get into today's video. So guys, in today's video, I want us to just talk about some things we should think about before quitting this housemaid job, or this shagala or kadama work, whichever way you call it, before quitting. Yes, like many ladies have quit this job without planning ahead or even thinking. They don't have reasonable reason why they have to quit. So let's just talk about that today. Yes, I just have 2 points that two questions you should ask yourself before quitting this job. Yes, firstly is this: just ask yourself, what are your plans? Like, what plans you have for yourself after this maid job? Okay, if you should quit now, what next are you going to be doing? Or yeah, this is one of the questions you should ask yourself first before thinking of quitting. Don't just quit. Like, don't quit because your friends, or maybe because all your friends are going back to their country, then you too, you now just think that, okay, since I'm finishing my contract, once I finish the year you've signed, you too, you'll be going to your country. No. And I'm not also, don't get me wrong, also I'm not saying if you are through with your contract you should not go home, but before you finish your contract, make sure you ask yourself, what are your plans? Have you planned, or you are just working, you don't have any plan ahead of after the work what you'll be doing next? Just sit down and ask yourself these 2 questions before you make the decision of quitting your shagala work. Yes, like, don't just quit like, okay, I'm done with my contract. Maybe at the end of the day you don't have any saving. It's just because you are done. There are still opportunity for you to renew the contract once you are done. If you know that, okay, you can't start up a life, maybe it depends on your saving, or whichever way it is, you can continue. Don't just quit your job because your friends are going, or because of the type of life you now see your friends back at home and living on social media, or what you say about them. Maybe with that you just think that, okay, quitting is the next thing for you. No, just ask yourself, like I've said earlier, first is this: what are your plans? And secondly, again, also, what are your reasons of going? What are your reasons? What is the reason behind you quitting? Yeah, I'm not saying if you are doing this work and you are facing any challenges or you have any problem where you are working, you are free to quit. But if there is no problem, you are not facing any problem, nobody is harassing you, and you are not having any health challenges, please don't just quit without no reason. Like, just quitting, like, even you yourself, you don't know the reason why you are quitting. If you are quitting this job and you have no reason, or you don't have any plan ahead, please stay back. Like, you have to sit down, think of it. Don't think of maybe you will get back to your country before you plan on what to do, or what is the next step for you to take. Just think of that now, plan that before you leave here, so that once you go back home, relax for some time, then start from somewhere. You don't have to just quit this job without any plan at all, so that you won't regret it at last. Because I know so many ladies now that have live here to back to their country. If you call them, what are you doing for now? Some might tell you, or I have small business doing. Some will tell you they don't have anything doing, like they are just at home. Yeah, I know some people might be surprised, like how will someone spend 2 years here and go back to her country without doing anything? Yes, because some people, they have some family problem that they will tell you that they all through their working is from one family problem to the other. And if you are like that, don't just learn from this now. Don't just finish your contract then you will just quit. That is why I said, what are your plans? Just think of your plan. Do you have any savings that is enough for you to start from somewhere, even if it's not that huge? But don't just go back to your country empty-handed. Like maybe what you even have, it won't even be enough for you for your upkeep for a few months of going back home. So just try and have something on hand first. Plan well, have reason why you are quitting. Don't just quit more because maybe you have boyfriend back in your country that asks you to come back. Maybe he want to settle down with you, all that. Just try to know. I'm not saying you should not go back to your boyfriend, don't get me wrong, but did he has any plan for you? If he has no plan or any positive plan for now, please, sister, don't, so that you don't regret it later on. Sit back here, walk. It's not, just know it's just for some period. You have to pass through all this stress and everything will be okay for you. Just make sure you have something on hand before going. Have something tangible. Don't just bear that name that maybe you travel outside country and at the end of the day you can start from where you stopped back then. Just try and make a change. Once you go back, don't just quit because your friends are going back, or the type of lives you see your friends are now living on social media, like something of fake, and you too, you want to go and join them. Just sit down here, be someone reasonable. Just think. Don't just make that decision of going back whereas you have nothing to show up for your staying here. Is like, I'm not saying if you are having any health challenges you should not go, or if the house you are working on, the work is much for you that you know you can't continue with the work, please quit. It's not, you are not, your health should be your first priority here. Don't risk it to work. But if you know you are strong, you are healthy, you can still continue with the work. Please don't just quit without no reason or without any plan, so that you won't regret it at last. Please, like, that is my main reason of doing this video. I've come across some ladies that left here. Once we now chat on social media, how far, what are you now doing? Some might tell you they are not doing anything. Like, it's not fair. Why all the stress? After all the pains, you just go back home without having anything reasonable doing. It's just like it's a waste of time. Like, you can't attend to all the family needs. At times you too have to say I don't have, so that you can save for yourself. Then going back to your country, you won't go back empty-handed without doing anything. Please just sit down before you think of quitting this job. Sit down, ask yourself these 2 questions. What are your plans? If you should go back home, what is your next plan? And what is the reason, your reason of going back? Are you facing any challenges? What is your main reason before you say, okay, I'm going? Don't just quit. Like, if you are able to do this work for a year, I see no reason why you finish the 2nd year, if there is not any problem in the house you are working, that everything is well, is going well for you. Don't just quit for quitting, like quitting sake because your friends are going, you want to go back to your country. Please just stay for some period. Make it, just have something reasonable at hand before thinking of quitting this job. This is just what I just want to share with you guys for today. Thank you for watching, and please, if you've not watched my previous video, check them out. And also as well, if you've not subscribe to this channel. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Let me know what you think about the video. If you have any video suggestion, let me know down in the comment section. Thank you guys so much. See you in my next video. Bye.